All right, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a better morning than I am. Mine has been a little bit, I don't want to say chaotic because it's not really true, but it's been, I don't know, it's rough. So yesterday I wasn't planning on coming in and streaming because I had to go into work early. But I woke up and I had no power. Like everything just pitch black at like 4 in the morning. And one of the things that happened coming out of that was I have an AdGuard server at home that it didn't come back up right, so I had to fix that. I was fixing that yesterday, and then this morning my computer that I normally stream and stuff on, things just weren't right. I was doing trying to get started and just, I don't know how to describe it, just things were not right. So I've spent the last 30-ish minutes trying to get it working. And then afterwards I'm like, what was I trying to do? I don't even remember. And I still don't. So I'm a little discombobulated this morning, which seems to happen more often than I like to admit. But anyway, so it'll be a shorter stream this morning because I had to deal with a few of those types of things. And yeah, so I was gonna start. I was gonna work on something different today because I'm trying to get my my project working schedule for streaming and stuff figured out, and I didn't get to that last night like I wanted to. So I'm gonna go back to my API because that's still kind of on my brain, and I decided I needed to go back and get some of that code cleaned up that I thought I already had cleaned up with my wrapper and stuff like that, which was kind of the revelation on Monday. So that's what I'm gonna work on this morning, at least until it's time to get the kids up and going for school. So that's the plan. And I think, how do I want to start? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to just close a bunch of this stuff. And I have the REST wrapper class that I wrote. And I was trying to think, so Monday, we were kind of talking about some different ways to implement connecting up to some of these controllers, and I don't remember all the details now because I've slept since then. So I need to kind of get back to getting that stuff squared away and get rid of some of this duplication, because that was one of the things I knew was going to have to be a thing. But I also discovered I think I need to get better at using the correct terminology when I'm doing some of this stuff. And I think the only way I'm going to do that is, one, I'm going to have to do it, and I'm going to have to I need to go find some material that I can read, or a Pluralsight course or something that I can watch to help me get my terminology straight, because I've been pretty bad about that. So I need to get my terminology squared away and, up to snuff. I also need coffee. Coffee helps. Okay, so let's see. Oh, excuse me. So one of the things, I see a lot of duplication that needs to get cleaned up. And I think the first one is going to just be base URL. And that's actually going to be this. Well, do I want to do it that way? So let me think. Like, I need to include bringing in the rest wrapper, which has the config. And I think the rest wrapper already takes care of yeah, it takes care of getting the OAuth token. So let's see. So instead of passing in, let's see. Yeah. Okay, so instead of passing in that OAuth config, I'm going to pass in rest wrapper. And then I'm going to say rest wrapper. Nope. I don't need to have the config in here anymore. Oops. Base URL. I haven't decided how the best way is to manage that one yet. Oops. Oh gosh. Okay. I thought I just killed OBS on my computer. But it's not coming back up. There it is. So let's start by clearing that up. Well, hang on. The only one that's different is, excuse me, that one. So this one is like that. Okay, I don't like that. I want it to have that. That is easier for me to digest. And this is just... oh crap. This is just the base URL. I'm going to put that up here. Let's see. Oh, I need to snap that again. So that's a little bit cleaner. So that should cause at least one error. There we go. So in here, instead of having the config, I will have, so that creates the OAuth config, which I need to not have in here, but that's not relevant right now. Actually, can I just do it like this and say new rest wrapper config? That might be a little bit better. I like that, I think. I mean, still not the best way to do it, I don't think. Okay. So then each one of them gets their own version of that. It's got a base URL. And then each method will have to make sure it's calling the right type and passing the parameters correctly. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, this one's not using it at all. Okay. So this one. Oh. We're gonna change this to say rest wrapper. I don't need to do that either. Okay, so on delete. I'm gonna create that one now. All right, so now I've got that. I got the base URL. Now this is base URL. No, that's actually not right at all. We're going to split that. Which I probably don't need to set it since I'm overwriting it all anyway. Any of that. Leave my fan on. Actually need to find some lotion because my hands are dry again. I couldn't figure out what it was. I'm like, what am I looking for? This one's a get. So I don't need any of that now. Oh, actually, I do want this line. Yep, lotion. My hands are just not doing it so well today. Ouch. Oh man, I must have bruised the palm of my hand. Because I've just got one spot. And I've noticed that only when I put on lotion that it hurts when I put pressure on it. Yeah. That's no bueno, is it? Okay. Going to take all of this. Actually, I don't need that one. Because now this one is a get. So we'll change this to var. Delete all of that. This one is also doesn't need it because it's an insert. And now it's a post. Okay, how do I have to set the body to that. Okay. This one's gotta be genre.id. And then I just serialize the body. Execute. Okay. I also now I no longer need that code. Nope, also don't need that pipe there either. I'm gonna just do this because I I kind of like that syntax a little bit more. We don't need that. Don't need that. So I don't need that, or that, or any of that. I'll have some build errors on the program file, which is fine. Nope, that's what I expected. I'll actually just do that here since I'm going to go do that one next. Hit tab and actually I probably should pass in that base URL too, shouldn't I? That's probably the right way to do it, but I don't need this. Somewhere here I'll end up with because the base URL is the same for all of them, because it doesn't, I mean, because it's the app. No, it's not. It is different for each one. Yeah, I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna not do it there though. And the base URL is gonna be API. What is the base URL for this one? I don't even know. Game types. I think that's right for the genre. Nope, it's don't do that. All right, so now here. All right. Okay. Got that. I don't need any of this stuff. Same bar. Okay. Crumbs. So this is getting one, right? Yeah, so it'll be ID. Oh, it's equal to get. Oh, what? That's not what I wanted. Execute. There we go. Let's see. That's that. Copy and paste. This one doesn't have anything on it. Excuse me. Yeah. Copy that again because I think I shift deleted at least once. Change it to post because it's an insert. Yeah. Bar response. I need to add the body too. Let's do that too. Cross body is equal to zip. I've already accepted it. Don't tell me to accept it again. And now I no longer need get access token. Correct? Correct-ish. Ish. Maybe. Ish. Correct-ish. Oh, no failed. That's a win. All right. That's better. Okay, so now that code's a lot cleaner. Now, trying to think like how would I? Well, I'm never mind. I am testing it. So, well, no, I'm not. I'm not testing these specific. Are these proxies? I guess that's what I don't know. That's where I struggle. Am I naming these things wrong? Proxy class. Probably should. Let's open it up here. Let's open up the old Firefox. Let's go. Proxy class. Oh, C# Web API. Cool. So they're not really repositories so much as they're proxies, right? Proxy class versus repository class. Excuse me. You sure that you get any fair mark? Okay, that doesn't really make my brain any feel any better. Okay, so let's go proxy design pattern. I don't want that. Let's go the refactoring guru. Okay, so the proxy is a structural design pattern that lets you provide a substitute or placeholder for another object. Proxy controls access to the original object, allowing you to perform something either before or after the request gets through to the original object. Okay, so you have a massive object that consumes vast amounts of system resources. You need it from time to time, but not always. You could implement lazy initialization, create this object only when it's actually needed. All your object's clients would need to execute some deferred initialization code. In an ideal world, okay, so the solution to proxy pattern suggests that you create a new proxy class with the same interface as the original service object. Then you update your app so that it passes the proxy object to all of the original object's clients. Upon receiving a request from the client, the proxy creates a real service object and delegates all the work to it. Okay. So a credit card is a proxy for a bank account, which is a proxy for a bundle of cash. Both implement the same interface. They can be used to make payment. A consumer feels great because there's no need to carry loads of cash around. A shop owner is also happy. It's okay. So the proxy has a real service. So I have proxies less than repositories. Because I'm doing all of the stuff around it. Okay. Okay, I like this website. I'm gonna bookmark that. Actually, here I want to go to just the homepage. We'll bookmark that. Okay, so yeah, these are really okay. So they're more proxies than they are repositories. The API is really the repository. Okay. brain is somewhat understanding a little bit more than it did before. Might need another cup of coffee. Okay, so I've refactored that. That looks good. That kind of behaves somewhat how I expected it to. I'm trying to think of what I need to fix. If there's anything I need to fix. One of the things that we talked about on Monday was simplifying my game. Was it game manager? Well, wait, no, my game manager I think was actually where I was getting to. Where's that class? Because game manager was getting into the nuts and bolts of connecting tags, game types, and games. Excuse me. Because I have a game VM, which I just call my view model, which has, where is it? Oh, it's objects. So I have my view model of a game. There's a list of tags and a game. Oh, that's genre. That's not what I want. And I actually have some stuff here that, oh no, I have game type. Game, oh, I didn't even build all the repositories. That's why. Okay, or proxies. They're proxies, not repositories. So a game has a genre ID, a type ID, which I think I want to refactor them to be the types, because an entity framework will handle that correctly, I think. Let's take a look at that. So I have different game types. Why do I have them? I'm trying to think of what is a game type. I don't know what that's supposed to be anymore. I think this is something that I had added because it's just a name. That's all it is. It's just it's just an ID and a name. I don't think it even needs to be a thing. Like if it's just a string, I don't need to have it be its own database field. Same thing with genre. Like, why would I need... Oh, I know I have genre. Genre is because well, even then, still today, I don't need genre to be its own table for the interest of what I'm doing. Because it can just be a string. Even for game type. I can just make those string values because that's all they are. Because I actually have a web page that has nothing in the games. Cool. Okay, yeah, so let's refactor this whole thing. So let's go to a game. We're just gonna say string type. String genre. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna eliminate the genre class. And we're gonna eliminate the game type class. So now I'm going to come to somewhere here. I have the data context, so I no longer need genre and game type. And I don't need a game type controller. I don't need a genre controller. Nope. And I no longer need the views for genres and game types. Let's see. I think that's all I need from there. I don't know where this project is anymore in my shutdown folder. Oh, it's learning. .NET. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any like history showing up. That's new. Migrations, add, removed classes. I guess probably should check, make sure it built. Yeah, it doesn't build. All right. Navigate me to the errors, please. Oh yeah, genre. No. Oh, it has all kinds of errors now. Just call it genre. And we'll call it type. Oh, I have all these interfaces that I don't need anymore either. Okay. Game type. Repository. Delete. Yes. And genre. Now let's build that. Still got some failures, which, you know, is to be expected. Oh, genre and type. I didn't fix the whole page. There we go. Have game type repository. I have one of those built already. Oh yeah, because I just worked on it. Yeah, so the game type repository. Just delete that one. And I can delete this one. All right, now I think we got it. This is have game to tag requires a primary key. Oh, I didn't add. I thought I had that all squared away. thought I swear I had that fixed because I remember seeing this before. Right. Today's game. Nope. The entity type game type requires primary key to be defined. If you intend to use a keyless entity type, call has no key on the unlock rating. Maybe I just never created my data content or updated my database after that. All right, so let's think about this. For different patterns supported at defined time, let's go there. Oh no, that's not what I want. Ooh. Man. Entity framework. I'd say I've looked at these pages because they're purple. Okay. And skip navigation exposed. However, any framework can manage the join without a .NET class definition for it and without navigation. The two many-to-many relationships, for example. The two one-to-many relationships. A many-to-many relationship can be mapped in this one. Okay, so this one here, they have it that way. Or model building conventions. Okay, must be configured to a specific operating type. Must not be mapped to a property type. So they have a blog and tags, which is a list of tags, and then a tag has a list of blogs. Okay, maybe I should change that too. one navigation is collection navigation, the other is reference navigation, that is a one-to-many. If both navigations are collective navigations, then they are a many-to-many. If one navigation is a collection navigation, the other is a reference. Oh, good morning, kiddo. Okay, back to whatever I was doing. Oh, that's right, so it's a collection navigation that is a reference navigation. Okay, so it's a navigation if it has a getter. Collection navigators can have setters, but it's not required. Alright, so navigations. If both navigations are collection navigations. What's a reference navigation? Property's public, has a getter and a setter. The setter can be init only. The property is a type is or could be an entity type. This means it must be a reference type. You must not have been configured explicitly as a primitive property type, and must not be automatically convertible to a property type mapped in the database, not static, is not indexed. So an author not discovered as a reference type, because those are there, but that is a reference type. Oh, I need to look at what is a knit only. That's new for me. The preceding example. Callers can't use object initializers to assign a value to a property, and it makes set. So a person, required members. Preceding code makes 2 additions to the person class. Okay, so on the preceding example, allows a caller to create a person using the default constructor. even when the code doesn't set the first name property. It can require callers to set this property. Oh, okay, so it only does on an okay. Yes. Okay, so back to where what was I doing this one? So if I do that, maybe that's what I need to do. And I have it be just a get. We'll try it. We'll try it, because then maybe I can get rid of this whole thing, and then that will be the way to go. That might make it a lot cleaner. I've never actually had to. I've never had to do a real many-to-many relationship before in Entity Framework, because most of my stuff is all that I've ever worked with are all pretty straightforward. And it's just going to be a get. Right? Oops. So I do the get. And then I do the same thing on the tags where I go back to the games. I like that syntax so much better. Now a tag has list of game. Then that would allow me to get rid of this whole class too, which would be cool. Which is basically going to have me rewrite the entire app, which is fine. We can get over that. So let's do a build. Where's my data context? Oh, there it is. That's right, I created shoot. I'll just change this to say term not found. Oh, I actually want that one to be there and not this one. There, I should return no content, but still got an error. Oh no, this is not false. Return false. I just can't read. That's all. I can't read. Just call it still remove class. Let's see if it works. Okay, so what's my new thing to say? So drop those tables, drop the column. Added the column. So, well, okay. I don't even know if my database server's running after my power outage. Probably should have checked that out. Part of me that thinks maybe it's not. Yeah, something didn't work right. I actually have this thing still. Well, no, SQL servers. Well, is it SQL Server? Let's see, Microsoft SQL. Pin it, run it from there. Yep, unexpected shutdown. That's correct. Let's take a while. I'm letting that load. Oh, that's right. I'm running it local. I'm not running it. Oh, crap. That's right. I remember, brain. Thanks for your help. Yeah, no, there's updates now. Bummer. I don't think Docker's running right. Yeah. Let's see if this works out. Up and running. Cool. Oh, do I used to have. Oh. I had my Docker commands here somewhere. Go. There it is. Copy. What? Oh, Docker. Docker. Here we go. Maybe I'll be able to test it before I quit this morning. Should create a timer so I can keep track of how much time I have till I need to quit. Let's see, localhost. All right, so databases, games API, tables. Okay, so game tag. Let's look at this. So it does that. Okay, so it created it for me. So I think that's gonna work. I need to probably now update my API so that it, well, hang on. Yeah, no, let's just do it. Let's run the API. Let's just test one. I can blow away the database. That's why Docker's so awesome. And then I'll probably have to quit for the day. Oh crap, I have to authorize myself. Because I can't do any of these, right? Right, 401. Bugger, okay. Using authorization scheme. Postman. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, I'm still going to open Postman. Unless I have the request right there, I'm just going to turn off authentication. Yep, I don't have it right there. So we're just going to, stop this. We're going to come here. Nope, that's the wrong one. Come here. And somewhere is... I'm gonna both those out. Just want to do one quick post and get. That's all I want to do. Why is it still doing that? Oh, I still have authorized turned on? Is that why? Okay. I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up very quickly. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to post a new one. Try it out. How? Oh, so yeah, it doesn't even... If I get the tags, what do I get? Oh, I don't get anything because I have authorized turned on all of them, of course. Let's do a post. So I have something not right. That's what I've learned here. I'm still missing a piece. Please don't attempt to fully configure everything even when it's not needed. Code gets complicated quickly. And even in the example above, there are many things in the model can be configured. Even though it is not needed, an equivalent explicit configuration for this relationship is shown below as a learning tool. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. I'll need to look into that a little bit more. It's something I need to learn anyway. But I need to stop because it is time for me to go get breakfast for the kids, get them to school, and probably go get some work done. So I will plan on hopefully being back on time tomorrow, and I'll probably keep working on this because I want to tackle this problem and hopefully get that all squared away and figured out. I think, yeah. And then, so until tomorrow, I guess take it easy, and I'll check you guys later. Bye.